In this video, we're going to cover bulk uploading as an existing user. As an existing user, your materials are synced with your field service management software like Housecall Pro, Jobber, and Service Titan. And in certain cases, when you need to upload material costs, or if you need to upload a new supplier download, you'll be able to upload and manage that within Ply. First, I want to show you a number of different ways that you can access the bulk upload functionality. If we head over to settings, you'll be able to see that there's a new tab here called bulk upload. And when we click that, it's going to initialize the bulk upload module. I'm going to go back. The second place where this lives is within the catalog. If you head over to the three dots here and expand that out, you'll be able to see a new action that says import from CSV, and you'll be able to click on that. Now that we're inside of the bulk upload module, we'll be able to see that we have a template that we can download. So if you want to use this is the preferred way. This prevents any issues that you may have during your upload, and you'll be able to see what that looks like here. It provides you essentially a mapping of the database columns within Ply so that you can copy and paste from your supplier or any other sources the materials that you want to correct. If we head back over to the import module, we're going to upload one of our files here. And I'm going to click on bulk import template as my file. And the first thing that you're going to see is you're going to make sure that you are choosing the correct sheet. Sometimes if you receive a file from your supplier, it's going to have many sheets, and you want to make sure that you're mapping the correct sheet to what you want to upload inside of Ply. If you have a number of sheets within that file, you want to make sure that you're doing several uploads at a time. A couple things to note here is that the upload is restricted to 7,500 items per file. So make sure that when you are uploading that you're not exceeding that limit, or it will provide you an error. And if you accidentally upload the wrong file, you can come here and just click X and re-upload the file again. We support a couple different file types: CSV, XLSX, and XLS. These are file formats that can be provided from your supplier, or if you're managing your materials in another source, let's say QuickBooks or Sage, you'll be able to download them into the respected file to then upload into Ply if you need to. I'm going to click Continue. And on step number 1, we're going to manage the column mapping. And you'll see that the column mapping matches the column of our template here. And so everything looks correct on this side. But if you do have a file that isn't using our template, that you are going to receive alerts and some potential errors potentially for you to match the correct file with the correct Ply column name. So these are the correct Ply column names here on the left, and this is what it's matching to within your CSV. And if we scroll down here, you can see it's quite extensive. And when you don't have a item mapped, it will look something like this, and it will ask you where you want to map it to. Just note that some of these are not required fields, so you don't need to map everything. So if you have a file that you're uploading that, you're just looking to upload your name or item number or brand, and there's a whole bunch of other things that, you may not need to upload, you can just ignore those. And if you hit next step, it will alert you on what's required and what's not. I'm going to click next step here, and I'm going to click continue. And in the second step, this is our error correction. So in some cases, you may have to edit a number of items within your file, especially if you're uploading from another source and it's not mapped correctly, or the required field isn't there. A couple navigational items here. You can search the materials up here in the upper right. You can show those errors if you toggle this on. And if you've made modifications, it will show you the diff here for modifications. And you can see we haven't made any modifications up, so there's nothing there. If you need to delete an item, you can click delete, and this will delete that item from being imported. The light red indicator here will show you empty fields that are not required. And the dark red indicator here with the icon that is showing you what is the error is required by Ply. So I'm going to remove these photo URLs from our template here. And you can see it's then changed to a lighter red, indicating there's nothing there and there's no error, but just indicating that bringing it to your attention. And you can see here we have a supplier field that isn't mapped correctly. So we're going to add that supplier field. You can add them one by one by typing in inside of each cell here. Or if you need to, you can click this pencil and you can edit all rows at the same time. So we'll type in Ferguson as our supplier and click save. And this will then add Ferguson as our main supplier here as well. And you can see that the error went from dark red to lighter red here. All right, so I'm going to click next step. And the system automatically handles duplicates for you. So if there is a duplicate of an item, it will detect that and show you. And if there is a duplicate, it will show you it will identify which ones so that you can take action and delete them. We don't have a merge capability right now, so you'll have to ensure that you are taking the necessary steps to choose which one you want with imply. Usually duplicate errors are on the item name, so exact match on the error item name or exact match on the item number when it comes in. Now, the final step 4, is showing you the material location. This is not required, but if you'd like to add materials to a specific location, you can choose the location that you currently have with imply. Currently not able to add locations at this stage, so if you do have a location that you need to add, make sure you go back, add the location, and come through the process again. One thing I want to quickly show you is if we go back to a previous step here around error correction, I want to edit our categories. And if you don't have any categories listed, you can actually input them directly into Apply. And this will not only create a new category for you, but will add it to the uploaded item. So we'll just say that these are tools. And we'll save them, and you can see that it's added those 2 categories as tools. And if we wanted tools to be something that goes to every single column, you can do that here. You can click on Show Modifications, and it's going to show you the materials that were changed. And if we hit Next, we're going to go to Location. I'm going to choose a location to add these to. And we're going to hit Save. And click Confirm to import once we're all satisfied. And once we've hit that, you'll be able to see the import happen in real time. It's checking for duplicates, preparing the data, processing the photos, and processing the materials. Now, based on how big the file is, it's going to take a little bit longer. Our tests have shown that 7,500 items generally take anywhere from 30 seconds to 1 minute to import. Now, let's return to our catalog and take a look at the items that were just uploaded. You can see here that we have the 2 items that we were working on that were uploaded here, and they all look correct and uploaded correctly. Please edit that part out. All right, and that concludes uploading and managing materials from a bulk upload as an existing user. Please let us know if you have any questions.